Hey everybody, welcome to a new Let's Play I'm going to be putting up on my channel here for XCOM Enemy Within. Now, this is the DLC to XCOM Enemy Unknown, which came out last year, or I'm sorry, in 2012 of October by 2K Games. It's a turn-based strategy game, and the DLC actually just came out recently in November of last year. And I picked this up during the Steam winter sale, and I have just been sucked into this game. I must have spent at least 150 plus hours now just devising new strategies, new characters, how I want to build them. And I mean, I can't get enough of it, and I wanted to do a Let's Play of this right away. So we're going to start this up. I'm going to be Casual Scum, and I'm going to do it on normal. And there's going to be a little cutscene here, and I'm going to let that play. And I'll let you guys see how this is introduced. No, I don't want tutorial. Yes, everybody crowd around the strange object that just came from the sky. Yeah, why don't you just touch it while you're at it, dumbass. I don't want to spoil anything, but it looks like someone's gonna get bump fucked. Yeah, there he goes. No means no, man. Remember that. No means no. And there you have it, folks.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Optimus Prime.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Thank you, Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, ladies and gentlemen. And I do believe they're just going to throw us into a mission here. Oh no, we have to pick our base first. Let's see. North America, all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. That's okay. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build. That's... no. All projects in the foundry. Alright, that's a little useful. I kind of like that. I never had my base in Asia before. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. That... it's so helpful, but... I always find myself in Africa for this reason. Monthly income funding increased by 30%. That is just phenomenal. But I'm kind of torn between Asia and Africa, because with the foundry, you'll see later when I build one, is that it gives you all these little tiny upgrades to your med kits to heal your soldiers, your weapons, and it's a little costly. And if you can get them just 50% cheaper, then you can just pump them out really early on. But I'm gonna go with the funding, because if we have more money, then I guess that kind of negates the whole point of having it 50% less, right? Yeah, why not? We'll go to Africa. Yeah, they should throw us right into a mission.
We're going to be dropping
Typical
deep in the
mission.
Nigerian interior for the next
All right,
operation.
Central. Thanks for
We
your
picked up a
help. I tend to just block Central out. So my typical approach to this game is, well, let's be honest, I'm not the greatest strategist. I tend to just kind of bulk my forces up and push.
Strike one. This is central.
Sometimes, some
You are
people would
free
say
to
that's
engage
not
all
the
hostile
brightest idea,
contacts in the
because
AO.
one good grenade or
Don't take any
rocket would
chances.
surely end the lives of my entire squad. But, yeah, you know, I haven't beaten the game yet, but it's gotten me pretty far. So you can see here, this blue line. This indicates that we can move there, and we still have an extra action point, which is shown here. These two things are action points. If we move up below this blue line, we can still do something, whether that be shoot, overwatch, throw a grenade. However, if we go past this blue line and into the yellow line, that's dashing. That means we've wasted both of these points and we can't do anything. I don't like to dash unless I know what's ahead. So I'm going to put my person behind half cover here. And this is something new that was added with Enemy Within. This is Meld. Meld is basically a currency you use in order to genetically modify your soldiers. You can give them the ability to jump over buildings. You can give them the ability to release a pheromone when they kill somebody to increase the offensive capabilities of their allies. It's pretty useful. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm actually just going to go ahead against what I said and dash this person up here. Yeah, there's nothing there. And we'll spread out a little bit.
Double time.
It's good to have a nice little field of vision everywhere while you're doing this. And you, William Davies, I will put you over here because I want you to get that meld. Very good. Now with Overwatch, that basically means is that if an enemy comes within that soldier's line of sight while they're overwatched, then that person with the overwatch is going to have a free shot at them. However, the shot chance is decreased because there's a penalty with overwatch, but it's always good to have, especially if you're, you know, your units are lower in health and try to protect here. So we'll end our turn, and the aliens are going to do their thing. There we go. And we're going to switch to this guy right here, and I'm going to have him just go out and dash. We want that meld. That's a big mistake.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Yeah, I know. Look at that painting. See that painting? Look at that. World's fattest man right there. Alright. So, we're going to take you. No, we're going to take you. And we're going to put you... we'll put you up here. Yeah, now you got a shot. 25, 45. I think we'll take the 45. Ah, I only got for 2. Come on. Alright. Let's... You, my friend, are going to dash over here. Very good. And you are going to dash right up here. So we're going to have a nice little line of shots for the next turn. And these aliens are probably going to do their little mind blast with one another. And that gives him 1 extra health, as you can see there. Because they normally have 3. However, there's a good trick to this. If I can kill this one's going to die. Because the psychic link's broken, and it just shocks them, I guess. Oh boy. I'm gonna get flanked here if I'm not careful. So let's see if we can get a shot on that one right there. Actually, you know what? Let's take out our pistol. It's the same chance, but it's not wasting any of my ammo. Ah, come on. Worst shot ever. Let's try again. I really want him dead. You are the worst person I've ever seen.
Damn it.
Alright. Good. Come on. One problem I have with this game is the camera is a little wonky. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Turned off my microphone so you don't have to hear that horrible sneeze. I apologize. Still a little under the weather. Alright. I may just end up wasting a grenade. I think I'll do that. And I can't see if I'll actually hit it. Yep, I will. Alright, good. Now these first few missions are going to be easy. It's just going to be mainly composed of these aliens right here, which are called sectoids. And you'll see right there that psychic link just took him down. Oh, will you shut up? I needed to do it. But as we go on, there's going to be more progressively harder. I'm trying to talk here, Dr. Fallen. Do you mind? Why don't you go back in the laboratory and just do something useful? Oh my god, thank you. But as we go on, there's going to be much more difficult aliens. Learn English today, why don't you? That we're going to encounter, some of which scare the living shit out of me and just give me nightmares. And I hate the developers for putting them in here, but hey, I guess those are the aspects of the game that make it fun, right? So I guess we'll take our shot here with our squatty. And that was a complete miss. This is why squatties are the worst. That's something I'll explain once this mission is over. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Alright, very good. Oh, he wasn't even aiming at the one I was looking at. Now, if I had to guess, I guess my guess was going to be wrong. I was going to say he's going to link his mind up. Oh, he's just going to take a shot. Okay. So, we'll take this one. Alright. In this game, you have cover. As you can see here when I hover here, the half shield means it's half cover. This yellow shield right here means that I'm flanked. Likely by this guy over here, because he has a clear shot at me against the, not against the cover that I'm in. So with flanked, you have an increased chance to shoot them, I believe, and an increased critical chance. So I'm going to move her before anything else happens, and before I forget, switch her back to her rifle. I have forgotten to do that many times before, and it's quite frustrating. And I just cannot seem to shoot these aliens. They are like Neo from the Matrix. They just do not want to get hit by my bullets. It's 61, that's better than 50, and you still miss, because you are just scum. World's biggest scum. I'm going to move you up to this trash can. I don't see the benefit of that being cover. I mean, there's holes in it. There's holes in it! Alright. Very good. And look at that, he earned a promotion. So we're going to move you up to this wall. That's full cover. That means you get the full defensive benefit of whatever cover you're behind. And I'm going to take this shot here. Very good.
Good work out
That was an
there,
easy mission.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high
Listen to what they're
alert.
saying here.
Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Ah, okay. So essentially, when you don't, because these meld canisters have a certain time limit in which you can get them, and if you don't get them within that time limit, you lose them. Like they're gone. However, if you finish the mission, whatever the objective is, whether it's killing the aliens or disarming a bomb, before these canisters run out of time, then you'll automatically pick them up, which I try to do. I try to complete the mission as fast as I can, but if I do see the meld, I will pick it up. So we'll just continue here. We'll fly on back to base, and likely most of our rookies got a promotion. Or our squaddies.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
I'm just going to skip this. Oh, another cinematic here.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Thank you.
I'm Central Officer Bradford.
You kind of look like
My role
Commander
in this
Shepard, but
project
okay.
is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations and keeping you briefed on
Digging
the
the
current
green
situation.
sweater vest,
My
man.
efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks.
Oh, do we?
I'll let you get to it.
Thank you. Alright. Apparently I could just float away. I am death, destroyer, everything. And there we are. So two of our squaddies got their promotions. We have a sniper now, and we have a heavy. Now, as you can see here, one of our members was hit,
Commander to the research
and she's
labs.
wounded, which
Commander
means
to the
we won't be able to use
research
her for
labs.
another 4 days until she's healed. So let's take a look at our heavy here.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
Just basically as you stated, the heavy is an interesting little class that I love the most, mainly for their rockets and the damage that their heavy machine guns can do. Later on, you'll see how I build my heavies, and it might be a little different than how people normally build them, but it's just, you know, it's how I like to play. So, more than likely, I'm going to try and, if it came down to whether it'd be saving a heavy or an assault, I would more than likely save my heavy.
To the research labs.
So let's take a look at our sniper.
Snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage.
Man,
from
I love
afar,
his facial hair.
But without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
So yeah, snipers are also very good. I also pride my snipers for their capabilities. Their first ability here is headshot, which gives you a greatly increased chance for a critical hit,
Commander to the research labs.
based on their rank.
Commander to the research
So the higher
labs.
rank he is, the more good chance he's gonna get. And that's basically it for that. Now these two have yet to get a promotion. I would love them to be an assault, and I would like the other one to be a support. But the odds of that are, you know, 1 out of 4, because there's only 4 classes.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
So after every mission, it basically tells you what new researches what new researches are available on top of what you actually recovered from the field. Well, you'll mainly be getting corpses and weapon fragments and metal, but sometimes you'll be able to actually stun the aliens, and you can bring back a live specimen, which is what we're going to build this for, this xenobiology.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the
Alright,
research
so I'm going to go to the research labs and the engineering facilities, and you're going to be introduced to the head lead of each department.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but that accent and Dr. Vaughn, I'm digging it. But sometimes she's just gotta shut her mouth. So we're just gonna start a new research project. So we got xenobiology, weapon fragments, alien materials, and meld recombination. Meld recombination is going to unlock the gene lab for us. This is going to unlock new weapons and armor for us.
Commander
Or this is
to
going to unlock
engineering.
new armor
Commander
for us.
to engineering.
This is going to unlock weapons for us. This I'm probably going to research first because it will allow us to capture live specimens, and by doing that we'll actually be able to we get like bonuses towards research. I'm not quite sure what they do,
Commander, I
you know,
realize our troops
whatever.
have to put their own survival first.
Yes, Dr. Vaughn, let's go
Every
meet.
alien-
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
They're building some Xboxes over there. So we will... Here, this is where we buy all of our items, and this is where we can buy satellites and whatnot. I'm actually going to build a satellite right now.
Our current satellite
No, I'm
building
not.
facilities
Never
are
mind,
at
I
full
lied.
capacity.
I'm actually going to build
We
a
should
medkit.
build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite
Now I will show you
deployments.
this.
We've still got
This
some
is where we
room to
build
grow,
all of our
but
facilities
if
to
we
generate our
really want to
resources.
expand
Satellite
the facility,
uplinks
we're going to
are
have to start excavating
what we need to
the
build in
base.
order to have a
Unfortunately,
cache,
the
not a
deeper we
cache.
go, the more
It's where we
it's gonna
basically
cost.
store our satellites, and we need these uplinks in order to put more satellites in the
Commander to
air,
mission control.
which will then decrease the panic rate of countries when they get invaded and whatnot, which I'll show you in a minute. This officer training school is given to us just as the satellite uplink is. And you also have to excavate and build new access lifts to reach these lower floors, but when you have to excavate in order to have access to those areas. Now I believe that it's random which areas are actually already excavated, because I don't recall like having these two excavated in my last one. So we're gonna excavate that, and we're gonna build. No, we're not gonna build anything. I'm a complete liar today. I'm sorry. So let's go take a look at the situation room. Let's not and say we did. Let's go back to the mission control. Can I go to the situation room now? Or you're just gonna be a dick. Alright, you're gonna be a dick. So what shall we do? I may end up doing a lot of maintenance off camera. Just little tiny things. Nothing major that anybody's gonna miss, you know. What is this? Oh, okay. So, Officer Training School. This is where you can buy upgrades for your squads, which are pretty useful. You increase the squad size, so you don't have to start out with 4. You can have up to 6 soldiers. With New Guy, it automatically promotes your squaddies, which is really good. It saves you the time of having to go out there and more than likely use the squaddies as meat shields than, you know, potential new soldiers. With this, it automatically gives them a class. Rapid recovery is something I'm gonna pick up really quickly. It decreases that time in which they come back by half, which is really good. Lead by example, I don't really like it, but I guess it's something we could need. Wet work is good. It levels them up faster, something you want early on. Iron Will, it's a excuse me, I'm trying to commentate here. It gives your soldiers a will bonus. And a will bonus will help them from not panicking when they see a soldier die in battle, or perhaps when an alien uses a certain ability that I'm not going to speak of that will terrify them. Or if they possibly, I don't know, they could get mind control, but who would put on mind control in an alien game? That just doesn't make sense to me. I think it's crazy, but whatever, that's just me. So, I think we will scan for alien activity here. And right away, you can see that we have some abductions.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress.
Now you can
are
see
marked
here
on the hologlobe.
the countries that are available to us to do missions. They have a panic meter. Now, if you pick one, say I picked Mexico. It's moderate difficulty, and you get 200 credits for doing it. Its panic meter is going to stay that way because I did a mission for them. But Egypt and Japan, because I did not do their missions, their panic's going to go up. If their panic goes up all the way, then when I get a council report monthly of how I'm doing, then I'm going to lose those countries from the XCOM project, which means I lose their support and their money that they would normally give me every month. So let's try not to prevent that, but I'm trying to, because money is good to have in the beginning. But scientists and engineers are also pretty... I'm actually going to go with Egypt, because these engineers are pretty helpful. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I will save this mission for the next episode. I wanted this episode to be a little introductory mission to the Let's Play I'm going to be doing. And I'm more than likely going to give these guys some silly names off camera. Maybe not. Maybe I'll let other people decide what I should name them. I'm really digging how this guy looks. He looks like a young, like, Sam Jackson. All he needs now is just like a little afro. Be good to go. But, yep, this is going to be it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you for watching. I want you to, if you like, subscribe if you want to see more XCOM or other Let's Plays I'll be putting on. If you want to support the channel, subscribe. Leave it a like, a dislike if you didn't like it. Commentate, critique it. I will read it all, and I will not be mad if you don't like it. But this is Mord signing off. I will see you guys in the next episode.